People ask me was I'm surprised that Notre Dame lost. No, I ain't surprised that they lost. You just gotta think about, man. Listen, bro, I got a good eye and a good mind for sports. And with that being said, boy, I knew they was gonna lose by probably game 2 of the season. It was a game 2, yeah. I was watching the TSU game. I was there at the TSU game, man. And listen, bro, listen, this just I seen championship level football before, boy. And they just didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think, even that TSU game, they started off slow. Now, people don't, you know what I'm saying, don't know that they didn't watch the game, you know what I'm saying? If you watch that game, I feel like if we didn't get that late hit, you know what I'm saying, that late hit didn't get called us from, people don't know what I'm talking about. There was we had a kickoff return, and their player on TSU hit our player so bad, you know what I'm saying, smack, goddamn it, targeting helmet to helmet, he fumbles the ball. Now, we didn't have that play happen that woke us up, we probably would have had another Marshall situation from last year upsetting us, you see what I'm saying? So that's all I want people to understand, man. I understand the frustrations that you have. And I understand that people may blame Freeman. Even they might blame Freeman just for that 4th and 11 that he went to. But I like the move that Freeman did, because if you don't go for that 4th and 11, they've been draining the clock all game. Especially if you see that first quarter. We only had 8 plays. You know what I'm saying? They was draining the clock all game. So you think in your head, our defense can't get a stop, and they're draining the clock. You see what I'm saying? So I understand what Freeman did, so everybody will try to blame Freeman for that 4th 11. I even see people try to blame the midterms, you know what I'm saying? Because knowing that half of the team or most of the team had midterms, and that's cool. I understand, them things play, in football. And I even see the commentators that were saying, well, they just play OSU, they just play Duke. And then we just now this all close games, and now they gotta go down and play Louisville, all ranked teams. Hey, listen, I hear all that, but it's football. You know what I'm saying? Now, I hate that whole method, how they like to do it. Y'all know what I'm talking about with the whole shut up and dribble. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And just think everything football, you got to think about the logistics, you know what I'm saying? The shit that builds up to it, around it. Understand all that. You know what I'm saying? And it all matters. But at the end of the day, we just wasn't a championship team from the go. And that's okay. Now, I feel like with Alabama being a down year, listen, I'm going to be honest. And all this, no disrespect to any college football team. It's always my thinking. If you not Alabama, I just don't want to hear it. Now, you know what I'm saying? To me, Alabama's the only college football team that's on Notre Dame level. You know what I'm saying? Georgia's trying to get there. But I'm not trying to hear it. You know what I'm saying? And if you think how Georgia got big off of beating us. You know what I'm saying? Notre Dame, we are the standard. We are the it factor. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, man, I understand the frustrations, but it just wasn't our year, and that's fine, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Now, hopefully we come back better next year. You know what I'm saying? I think at the end of the day, we go as far as our QB go. Now, you watch the past episodes. Once again, I don't know which one it was. I told you, Sam Hartman's a good game manager. He's not a great game winner. We need quarterbacks that's gonna win games. He doesn't move the needle, you know what I'm saying? He does good for what he does. He's good at what he does. But it's not that next level you need, you know what I'm saying? That we needed, you know what I'm saying? And that's all right. People like to blame the offensive coordinator. Anytime we just got to call it what it is. We just wasn't good enough this year as a team. And that's all right. Now, as far as the college football aspect go, I do, I see all the Notre Dame play. We did have the toughest schedule. Out of this far, the top-ranked teams, Notre Dame had the toughest schedule. Any team that's ranked. But Georgia and Michigan are the top 2 teams in the nation. You know what I'm saying? Now they didn't play nobody. I hear that too. But we will see when it's all said and done. Who I think is going to win, I think now, after seeing the season, it's going to be Georgia. If Georgia can hang on, it's going to be Georgia. And I say don't even sleep on Michigan. But here's my thing about Michigan. Michigan hasn't played nobody. So we seen when they played somebody last year with TCU, what ended up happening at the end, you know what I'm saying? When they finally was battle tested, you know what I'm saying? It was a blowout, you know what I'm saying, per se. Now, hopefully it's a different year for them. But if I had to put my money in, all my eggs in one basket, they call it, I'd go for Georgia. Because Georgia has been battle tested so far. And they still showing they can get through the battle test. Now, that's my thing. That when I was watching Notre Dame, we was getting battle tested. Yeah, we came through on a lot. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, there's a lot to go against back to back. You know what I'm saying? But Georgia was battle tested too. I think who was they facing? Was it Ole Miss last week? It was somebody last week that I was watching. They almost lost. They had to hit that switch in the quarter. Even Kentucky was playing close. They hit that switch. Ohio State has not been battle tested. Watch out for Ohio State. They had beat us, Notre Dame, and then they had another close game, and then they hit that switch fourth quarter yesterday. See what I'm saying? And who the fuck was it that they faced? Damn, who was it? It's gonna come to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they hit that switch. It was a close game, so they hit that switch at the end. Now, it's still yet to be seen. Is Michigan gonna be able to hit the switch? Now, the good thing about Michigan is they're not facing the teams. Even that's why I was telling people when Notre Dame faced Ohio State, I said I would like to face them later in the season or even earlier in the season. So we faced them at the right time. So we would have won out. We would have got in. But we faced them later in the season. You know what I'm saying? We would then have more chemistry. We would have jail. We had a chance to jail. Michigan has now a chance to jail. See what I'm saying? So now maybe people say they ain't playing nobody, but they got now a chance to jail. So with them having a chance to jail now, you know what I'm saying? And then they have the best chemistry with Harbaugh being back now. Yeah, and they got the most returning players. And if we could say the most chemistry because their team stayed together, I would say don't rule out Michigan. But I don't want to hear that Michigan ain't playing nobody. And I can understand, you know, I see some tweets on Twitter, like I can understand the frustrations. I understand, you know, people make good points that maybe it should just be Ohio State, you know, being one or two or this and the third. I understand and Michigan not being there and Georgia not being there. I understand all that. But my take is here. We will all see what's all said and done. That's what I love about this college football shit. We will see when it's all said and done. All this talk on sports in general, we'll see when it's all said and done. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, if I had to pick, it's Georgia, or Georgia might be on the last minute. It could be somebody we don't even see coming. It could not even be a Michigan or Georgia. That's why I got the feeling of this year, because Alabama going down. No, they ain't going down how they did. It could be somebody we don't even see right now. You know what I'm saying? That's going to land on 3 or 4. So we shall see. That's the beauty of sports. You just never know. Taking on the basketball just started. The preseason, let me just get straight to it. I'm not that hyped for the NBA season as of right now. Probably when it gets closer to, I'm going to get more hype. But I'm not as hyped right now, you know what I'm saying? Because if people, they still do the same thing they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? It's getting repetitive. The whole, we going to play here, we going to play there. We never know when people going to play, when players going to play. And that's fine. They free to do what they want. You know what I'm saying? Just back in my day, as they say, I'm getting old. You know what I'm saying? We know when people was playing, when they wasn't. You know what I'm saying? You know what to look forward to when you didn't. So now I don't know what to look forward to. I don't want to look forward to these games. I want to buy this ticket this game because is this player going to play? Is this player not going to play? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But my pick for the NBA season, don't sleep on the Clippers. Probably the bias in me because Kawhi, one of my favorite players, if not my favorite player in the league. Still got Brandon Ingram out there. Still got the KDs I like out there. You know what I'm saying? But no, I say don't sleep on the Suns. Of course, you're not sleeping on the Suns because they got Bradley Beal. But if I had to pick out West, I got Clippers. If I had to pick out East, I got Bucks and Clippers. I know that was mine from last year, technically, but the same for this year. But, you know what I'm saying, my predictions for the season, I think Zion's going to have a big season. I think AD is going to have a big season. I think Rookie of the Year is going to go to Victor because he's going to have the most opportunities to win it. But don't sleep on that boy Chet. A lot of people forgot about Chet out there. Okay, see, he's technically a rookie this year. See what I'm saying? So being technically a rookie this year, he can still win Rookie of the Year this year because he got hurt in the summer last year. So Chet for that boy from OKC. And then what else we got? Shout out to my boy B West out for the Spurs. I think he's gonna have it. If they give him the PT, I think he's gonna have a decent, good season. And another one. To elaborate on that, it's gonna be hard with him because there's so many. They so guard heavy over there in San Antonio. I'm talking about Blake Wesley for those that don't know. Don't sleep on him though. If he get the PT, he gonna show out. But he gotta know now that they didn't convert it to Victor team. So it being Victor team, he has to, you know, play the role of, you know, helping Victor grow. You know what I'm saying? Instead of this just being Blake Wesley team from 3 years previously, or could have been last year. You know what I'm saying? It's Victor team. But I think Houston gonna be good. Shout out to Van Lee. I think Udoka gonna be big there. Pause. Let me see who else we got. I think Celtics gonna be good. I'm saying, but they're always good. It's all about what they do in the playoffs. The Grizzlies gonna be decent. I like the Marcus Smart addition, but could they get over the hump? I still don't see them get over the hump. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Who else we got out here? Yeah, Warriors. They're gonna be. I think the Warriors is gonna be worse. Don't give me shout out to them for making the move. I think everybody, you know, going real crazy in that Chris Paul trade. I think they're gonna be good regular season, but to me, their team that they just constructed is not gonna help them in the postseason. It's not gonna help them in the long run. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to them. The Detroit Pistons, I think they're gonna be a good slept-on team out east. But can they get over the hump to make that 8 or 7 seed or even get in the play-in? We shall see. What else am I missing out there, y'all? The Nets. I think the Nets gonna be decent. I think the Nets gonna be decent this year. Cam Johnson got the extension. Mikal, he's he's showing people what he could do. He showed everybody last year, including me, because I know he had all that in his game. The Knicks gonna be the Knicks. I can't see them taking that next step. I think they're gonna be good. I think 6'7" range, 6'4" range. Who else I'm missing? I'm trying to make sure I take everybody. Minnesota. I can see Minnesota being good, but I can also see them not being good because they always had a talent, but can they always put the talent together? Can they put the talent together now? You know what I'm saying? And before I make this episode too long, yeah, if I can't think about you right now, it's gonna come in future episodes. But I just think they're my quick predictions. We're gonna call this episode quick predictions and known predictions. Alright, I'm gonna tell them that. Yeah, we're gonna call it quick predictions and known predictions. Y'all know that. In the NFL, my Bears starting to do their thing. They doing good. Justin Fields, I told him you just need time. If people are always talking about Fields, it's Fields that Bears, this Bears that, people have to understand that we started. I'm talking about when the game started. We started facing tough teams. That Green Bay team, as much as I would love to beat them outside that game, they still got that championship level defense because they expected Aaron Rodgers to be there or there for longer. You know what I'm saying? Then we face a team like Tampa Bay. Even though anything about the bowl system over there, he gonna play defense. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, so we started off facing the defensive-minded games. You know what I'm saying? Now, I thought the Broncos would be better on defense. We could have won that game. We lost that game. You see what I'm saying? So the Bears on their way. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to really see. We're going to have to make up these games. Now we can beat the Vikings and then beat just a couple other teams coming up after them. I think we can still make the playoffs. But we lose against the Vikings, our chances of making the playoffs become very slim. Like I said, I give teams a 6 to 7 losses in the NFL till I give up on you for the season. You know what I'm saying? They're coming back. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a diehard fan, but I love you from a distance. I can't watch us tanking. I'm not going to watch that. Just like Notre Dame season. I'm not going to sit there and watch it. I know you're not going to make the playoffs now. See what I'm saying? So I'm going to love y'all from a distance. I'm still, y'all won? Okay. Y'all lose? Okay. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still here, a diehard fan. But when it comes to teams like Notre Dame, man, Bears, look, I've been a fan since I was young. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, young. You know what I'm saying? 7 or 8, 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I respect all this, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, good eye and mind for sports. So, by that being said, I can tell the Bears is not ready this year. Our defense is not good enough this year. But if we get to switch, we're going to see. You know what I'm saying? Everything's starting to gel. Like I said, people is underestimated preseason, needed preseason to gel. That's why I'm happy to see Ty Lue playing the Clippers starters. You know what I'm saying? Because you need this chemistry to gel early on. People sleep on that. That's with all sports. You see, I can go, play hand in hand. Good eye and mind for sports. NFL, the Baltimore Ravens still there, like I said in previous episodes. In the AFC, I think the Dolphins still going to do good. Dolphins, and don't even sleep on the Bills. The Bills took offense to y'all calling the Dolphins number 2 to the Chiefs. Don't sleep with them. Chiefs is still there. That's all AFC, NFC out there. NFC, I think, is up for grabs right now because nobody's really inserted themselves to let them know. You know what I'm saying? Eagles look, undefeated, but to me, they could have been beating really like 3 out of them 4 games so far. You know what I'm saying? So the NFC is still up for grabs. So hopefully my Bears can make something happen. You know what I'm saying? But hey, just sporting. Quick predictions, known predictions. We're just going to call this predictions. I don't know. Just sporting. We gone. More on the way. Hey, we got some shit coming. Just going to say.